Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in Season 4, Episode 4 of our WWE 2K22 series, and we are in Northeast Ohio in the 216 and 440 in the city of Cleveland at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, home to the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers. So this is our first tag team six-man match since episode 1 of season 4 when it was the Bloodline versus Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, and AJ Styles. So the last two episodes we did triple threat tag team matches. So there were teams of 3, 2 persons per team. So for team 1, it's going to feature Becky Two Belts Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Liv Morgan. And Team 2 will feature Shayna Bazler, Shotzi, and Teagan Knox. So for the six-man tag teams, um, I give them whatever uniforms that I've created. Like, if it was triple threat tag team, then I would make like one color per team so I can identify who's on who, because each of the superstars take their turns because it's not a tornado tag match. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys in Cleveland. Alright, so here we are in Cleveland with this match starting off to be Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan. So Liv Morgan, she just uses a Myles Garrett type tackle on Shayna Baszler. So now she's going on the top turnbuckle and just diving on top of Shayna Baszler. That has got to hurt. So we're at a half-star rating. So try to dive on top of Baszler. So gonna strike back. Then use some light attacks there. So now use an elbow drop. And that is just a nice move by Liv Morgan. So we're going to drag Liv Morgan on the apron and just use that judo move on Shayna Baszler. So we're at a 1-star rating. I think I might just tag it up with Becky Two Belts Lynch. So she's rising up here in Northeast Ohio. So Bazler is still down. So I'm going to drag her to the corner there. Now I'm going to put her on that top turnbuckle. And she'll go on to that second rope. And she just turns her around to that center there. And now they're going to tag up with Teagan Knox. So really a tag team partner of Shotzi during their NXT days, but I think she might be a SmackDown superstar now. So I gave her the brown and orange outfit. It was blue and orange for the Denver Broncos, but now they're counting out to 2, so Shayna Baszler had to get out of the ring before they would even hit 3. So Teagan Knox was just punched in the ribs. Now Becky Two Belts Lynch, she's just running into Teagan Knox with elbow drops. So hopefully I should be able to use a signature for Becky Lynch. So she's just going to pick her up and slam her down. So we're going to do a charged finisher against Shayna Bazler. So it looks like this is going to be a submission right here. But Sasha Banks hasn't had a turn yet. So I think, and it gets kicked out by Shotzi Blackheart. So 1, 2, um, as as long as it's not 3, I think it would be pretty good. So Shotzi, she's just evading the ring because she don't want to get her team disqualified. And if it happens, it happens. And that is just a nice elbow drop dive here in Cleveland. So I'm actually going to tag up with Sasha Banks. So many uniforms I have created in this series for many WWE superstars. So Teagan Knox, she is slow to get up. Now I'm going to drag her to the corner. And it looks like she might tag up with Shotzi. Maybe not, because Shotzi's hand was right out there. So and it looks like she is being close from being stunned. So doing a dive right there. So I'm actually going to drag her to the corner and double team it up with Liv Morgan. So we're just going to push her towards that ropes and just knock her down. So Liv Morgan is in the ring for Team 1, Becky Lynch's team. So just a great teamwork activity by Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks. So she is still down. So she's doing the caterpillar move on Teagan Knox. So she just rolls back up. So that's what I call the caterpillar right there. So now I'm going to tag up with Becky Two Belts Lynch here in Cleveland. So we've done quite a bit of good double teaming here. So this is like a gymnastics team or simply a cheerleading squad team. And now she just used the Myles Garrett tackle or the Joe Hayden tackle because he used to play for the Cleveland Browns before heading to their arch rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it looks like she's going to stun me out. So I get back up, just using a shoulder tackle. And I'm going to actually try to maybe drag her to the corner. So drag her to the corner. And then just slam her down. So I'm just going to do a pin right here. 1, 2, and Shotzi breaks up the pin that I was going to do on Shayna Bazler. So hopefully I should be able to pin right now. So 1, 2, oh, and she kicks out. So it looks like Shotzi and Sasha Banks are in the ringside. So they're on the floor. So it looks like she's going to pin me, but not necessarily. So I get back up and I send her to the ring. So now I'm going to try to do a nice dive on top of Shayna Bazler. So that is 3 and then 4. So there is a count out to 10 in regular tag team for 6. But like if it's triple threat, there really isn't, because sometimes it can be outside if it was Extreme Rules. So we're gonna do a finisher. So Shayna Baszler must get into the ring before she counts to 10, and it looks like she ain't going into the ring. So Becky Lynch's team wins it here in Cleveland. So what a great match here in Northeast Ohio. So Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch win it for their team. So great usage of teammates by doing double tagging or double teaming. So they're doing their victory dance on the ring. So just a great match here in Cleveland, and it was a great match. It was like 3.5, almost 4 stars. So we got some signature offense and memorable moments amongst us. So we are definitely going to show you the next episode's matchup. All right, for the next episode, we will be heading to Chicago, Illinois at the United Center for a table tag, 6-man table tag match, and it will be at the United Center. So, Team 1 will feature the Bloodline, Roman Reigns and his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Team 2 will feature the male members of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor. So I hope this episode turns out to be a pretty good one. The Bloodline will hopefully have their streak undefeated. So without a further ado, I am signing off. We will see you guys next episode in Chicago.